Hi, my name is Vikram Gupta, and welcome to PreSales Collective's Journey to PreSales. We will be listening to fascinating stories of SCs that made their journey into solutions engineering as a career. Our goal is to inspire you, because if they can do it, so can you.
Hi, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. My name is Angela Harper, and I'm the Director of PreSales Talent Innovation for Dell Technologies. And joining me today is Chun Han. Chun, would you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello everyone. This is Chun Han, based in Korea. I work in a company called the Akamai Technologies and do the role of the SE manager here.
Great. Tell us a little bit about Acme.
Yeah, Akamai does great things. We are really familiar with the internet nowadays. Everyone is connected, and we do focus on the user's experience, internet experience, so that the people do feel secure and faster when they face the online experiences.
So how did you get into pre-sales? Tell us about your story.
Yeah, to start with, I found this company right after my graduation from the university and tried to get in here, and I wanted to understand how the platform works. So I joined as a post-sales. So I did the integration, and I was modifying and tweaking the configurations to make things better. And after like 4 or 5 years, I felt that it would be more fun to meet actual customers, because I was more like a billable resource, which means that a customer has to pay a certain package to have a discussion with myself. And I didn't really like the idea of customer has to pay or purchase package. I wanted them to, approach to me more freely. So I decided to move into the pre-sales role, which doesn't have a boundary of any of the billable or those barriers in between the customer and myself.
What skills did you learn while you were doing post-sales that help you today in pre-sales?
What I did was the setting up the configuration. I was hearing the customer's pain points, and I kind of modify the actual configuration so that when the users request something, I tweak those requests around to make things better. As a result, the customer's pain can be resolved. So that is how I felt, how I learned. And obviously, I wanted to know more about the customer side, because I was only hearing the pain points. I was more focused on how their business works, how I could make things better, even before they ask us. So I jumped into the pre-sales role.
You seem to really love spending time with customers.
Oh yeah, because I do learn a lot from them. I do get many of great ideas from them as well, because those customers who I face every day are really innovative, and they do handle really prompt technologies in my perspective. So I think that feels great.
If somebody is listening and they didn't have that experience of post-sales, but they're intrigued by some of the things that you said, what do you think they should do to help them prepare for a career in pre-sales, or what some attributes you think they should have to be successful in pre-sales?
I do have a certain rule in my daily work life. I do spend a couple of hours spending reading the articles and learning the trends, so that I do build up some of the topics that I can share with my customers, which can first break the ice when I first met them. Second, they don't have to wait until the new topic comes out, because I can just throw several topics which are pretty hot these days. So that is how I prepare, and I do recommend many of the pre-sales to do the same.
If you could go back and give advice to yourself whenever you were starting out your career, or even when you were first starting out in pre-sales, what would that advice be?
I didn't really know how important the habits could be, because right after I read a book called the um, seven important things.
Is it the seven Habits by Stephen Covey?
Oh yeah, I think that was one. The writer was the author of the New York Times. So right after reading that, I decided to apply that method to my actual life to see how things can be different. So later on, many things happened. First of all, I lost weight because I decided to do a bit of the exercise in the morning, do a bit of the running, jogging. So first of all, shape has been different, became different. Second, I do have a certain time where I can focus on the learning trends.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing is that more of the sharing. I do really enjoy share things with others because I wanted to share this great experience to other colleagues or even externals to the company as well. So that is actually why I posted the video in the first place.
I think I need this book. It sounds amazing.
It's great. I mean, it was once I don't really remember the title of the book, the actual book, but after the interview I can give you the name of the book.
So how does PreSales keep you going? How does it inspire you to keep going and doing all these amazing things and helping others?
I do get inspired from my team and colleagues because they are really innovative and also they are really active in several ways. Mm-hmm. So they do face challenges. I'm not really sure whether they enjoy it or not, but but it seems like they enjoy handling those challenges and the feeling of resolving those customers, those innovative, really named customers' pain points are feeling awesome.
Yeah.
So that kind of joy are making me make me going onwards. Yeah. So that is the feed of the motivation for myself.
Yeah. How do you think your career has changed or has impacted your journey by moving into pre-sales from post-sales? What do you think has been different if you would have stayed in post-sales?
Modifying configuration that feels awesome as well.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning when I read like several hundred pages of the how to set up the configurations and guides, I felt like I could actually block the whole certain country. I mean, obviously, if I do that, that would be illegal. But I do have ability to block the whole country, or I could actually send all the requests to the certain sites. Basically, again, that is illegal. I won't do it. But but theoretically, I can do that by single tap of my fingertips. So that felt amazing. Obviously, I used those superpowers to resolve customers' pain.
Yeah.
But after I did that, again, I wanted to discuss more with my customers. I wanted to have dinner with them. I wanted to know more about them because they were more of the C-levels of the really great companies. And things they do handle and those friends they know those are top leaders in the industry. So that was why I moved into the pre-sales, and I would recommend the PreSales colleagues to do not draw the line of or do not set the boundary. I often go and contact the people outside of the career as well, because now we are all living in the one single connected world, right? There's nothing will be stopping us. So if I'm curious of something, then I do contact them, and surprisingly, they do reply me back. So that is the amazing experience, and I want to encourage PreSales organization to do the same.
Well, I'm glad you use your powers for good. customers, your superpowers. That's awesome. Now we're going to go to rapid fire questions. So I'm just going to ask you a question. First thing that comes to your mind, right? No worries, because that explanation can be cut out too. So are you ready?
Yep.
What do you do to sharpen your saw?
Spend certain time to learn the trends.
How do you use your strengths daily?
Daily, I try to spend more time with my colleagues, talk about not only the work, but the work and life.
What's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
Oh, check the news.
What advice did you get was the most rewarding?
Don't set the boundary. That was the advice that I got. And I think that advice did really impacted me as well.
Where were you 2 years ago?
Oh, in Seoul, in Korea.
Yeah, where will you be 3 years from now?
Oh, probably outside, not at home.
So what is something fun that you want to do that you couldn't do in 2020?
I want to take my family to abroad, other countries. That is something my sons are asking me for. And I do, travel. Because I think the spending time outside of the Korea and giving the broader experience to my kids are really valuable, which I couldn't do it in 2020. And I don't think I can do it in 2021 either.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story and your journey with us. I really appreciate it. Anything you want to say in closing?
No, I do feel really honored to be here and doing the interview with you, Angela. And I hope that many of the pre-sales can get the positive impact from the story that I shared. Thank you.
Thank you.